Really excited for our team. That was probably the ultimate team win that we've had so far this season. So to go out and just beat somebody pretty good feels really nice. I think we've had some games where we've gotten a lead and let some people creep back in, and we feel like we let up in some capacity in the fourth quarters of some of these games. But to go and just get a good solid win by a large margin. I think these guys would attest to the fact that it just feels really, really good. So I couldn't be prouder of our team. We talked about it in the locker room. I think everybody ate a little bit tonight, and everybody had their moments. But more so than anything, really sitting up here, almost like a proud mom moment, because we have 3 true freshmen sitting up here with me right now that led us in scoring tonight as true freshmen. And so I think that speaks to obviously them and their growth and their coachability and just their talent, but it also speaks to the future of this program, which we're really, really excited about. So super thankful and just happy to be sitting up here with these guys right now.
Coach, 54 points in the paint, was that the plan going into this game, or is this something that presented itself to you?
We scored 54 points in the paint because we played with a tremendous amount of pace, and we knew they were going to sit in a zone the entire night. And so, just being able to push the ball and not let them settle in their zone. We kept the ball moving. We pushed it with tremendous pace, which allowed us to shoot a lot of layups tonight. We've done a decent job with points in the paint so far this season. We haven't struggled in that area, but to dominate in this capacity against a team that tried to keep us out of the paint in a zone spoke volumes about their execution.
You talk about being a proud mom moment right now, but you seemed a little frustrated after that win last time against NAU. What was the week of practice, or what was that practice time like?
That was a frustrating mom moment. This is proud mom. That was frustrating mom. This week of practice has been a lot of growth in the locker room, on the court, and I think we all felt it today. Just continuing to build chemistry, continuing to build relationships with one another, learn more about each other. We had a couple great team meetings. We went and saw a movie this week, did some stuff to keep it loose and just find out more about each other, spend more time with each other, but also had some really good practices as well. So what I told them I wanted to see carry over from practice to the game. I wanted to see everything we worked on the last 3 days in practice be executed to the best of their ability in the game. That's all that I can ask as a coach, and they did that tonight.
Cam, what was that feeling like, just finding your shot and getting that confidence in that third quarter?
It feels really good. Just being confident. My teammates trusted me to pass me the ball, having confidence to hit the shots down.
And then, Coach, you talked about your freshman leading in scoring. You also had 42 bench points. What's it like to have that kind of ability to be able to rely on the bench to come in and score when you need them to?
It's huge. When we can look over at the bench and see Lonnie and see Cam and see T, Nora, it's really comforting to know that we have some depth this year, that when somebody gets tired, they can admit that and come out and know their teammate's going to come in and take care of business. So it is really nice. It's a luxury I haven't had in the past to have depth like we do this year. And so and it just proves that anybody's ready when their number's called, and I think that takes a lot of maturity and toughness to come in off the bench, like in a situation like Cam, and just be ready and seize the moment.
Does the amount of fouls concern you at all, or how do you kind of address that?
Yeah, it does. Some are in our control, some are chippy, and could probably go either way. But I think our team needs to play with aggressiveness, and I think our team needs to take some chances, and I think our team does need to foul a little bit to stay on our toes and to stay aggressive versus sit back and be passive. So we'll work on those. We'll try to clean it up a little bit. Obviously, the officiating's out of our hands as well, but there's things we can clean up, but I don't want to take them out of an aggressive mindset defensively.
Speaking about defense, you had a couple times where you held them in a scoring drought. Obviously, a couple droughts of field goals too. What can you say about the defense overall?
Yeah, it was great. I thought they could have probably been in the low 50s. We let a couple loose at the end there. We're a really defensive-minded team, and we know that defense is going to fuel our offense. We know that we're going to be really just relying on our defense a ton this year, the rest of the way through the non-conference and then all the way through the Big 12. So, that's a really good team. They're 5-1 coming in here. They just beat a team in the Big East at their house. That's the best team we've played so far this year, and it was our largest margin of victory. So I do feel really, really good about that from a defensive standpoint.
Kind of came out of that second half and dominated right away. What did you see out there, and what was it like for you?
With me, I just try to keep it simple. Like, as a freshman, it is kind of like overwhelming, being in the game. But like, I'm nothing without my teammates. Like, they know my favorite spots on the court, and they just give me the ball, and they put me in the best position to be successful. So, this game right here, I give it all to my teammates. Like, they're the reasons why I even have the stats that I have. So, exactly.
Coach, Mickey didn't really score tonight. Was that something that the Bears limited for her, or just kind of she just was doing what the team needed?
Yeah, I didn't think of it as anything they did specifically. They weren't playing her in a box and one or doing anything funky on the defensive end of the floor to her. What I will say is you could see she takes 2 field goals, and she doesn't like nothing flashy. She had 3 assists, which was great, getting her teammates involved. But like that's growth for Mickey, because she could have took 10 shots if she wanted to, right? But she was moving the ball. I'll take that all day, every day. She was plus 11 on the stat sheet. I mean, so she may not show up in a scoring category, but the way she moved the basketball shows a lot of growth for her and trust in her teammates, which we need from her.
Speaking of those assists, 22 in total, was that a message going into the game, looking for that extra pass, looking for the right shot?
Yeah, not necessarily like get assists, but keep the ball moving, which ultimately will result in assists. That was something we wrote on the board in pregame. Like the ball's got to move today to have 22 assists on 32 made field goals. If we can do that, the rest of the way we'll be just fine.
MJ, she denied, kind of dominated the first. Cam was the third quarter spark, and you were the fourth quarter closer. What were you seeing out there?
Just kind of playing as a team. I think rely on your teammates and push the pace, and then it all like flows. And I think we did a pretty good job.
You guys play right after the men play on Saturday. It's not often that happens. Was that kind of camaraderie like when you guys both play on Saturday?
It's great. I'm all about a good little doubleheader. Our men are in like a league of their own. We'll come in and breathe the same air as them. I'll take it. Get some of that air that they leave behind for the game. No, I mean they're just a tremendous program and team right now. So we're very humbled to share a gym with them and share a game day with them. But no, it'll be great. It's a great. Hey, two games in one day. I don't think our fans could want anything more.
Your wife ran the marathon. Team showed out for that. You did the L Tour this weekend. Did the team show out for that?
A couple of them did. Yes, but it was a very last minute decision that we rode in that. But yeah, Elise was there. Lonnie showed up. The girls were all checking on me throughout the day. I was getting text messages on my phone and stuff. So it was really cool. It was really awesome to see.
How important is that for you to get involved in the community, not just doing what you do on the court, but riding L Tour to Tucson and getting out in the community?
Yeah, it's awesome. I told anybody if they see me pedaling on the road, like throw me a bottle of water, like help me out a little bit. But I got to see the whole city. It was amazing, and this is such a beautiful place to live and a community to be immersed in. And so, very thankful, appreciative. Our players did an amazing community service event. Was it yesterday, guys? Yesterday, out on the res, had a little Thanksgiving event and did some events with the kids. So we're all trying to pour just as much back into this community as they have into us.
Thanksgiving plans as a team?
We got to prep. We got a game on Saturday, so we will be here on Thursday. We'll practice, and then we're gonna follow it up with a nice catered team meal. So we'll all be together on Thursday for sure. So I think Charo's doing it. Yeah, like Charo. Yeah. Wait. Yep. I need some commission for this little endorsement. Charo, Thanksgiving catering. Yes. No, they're amazing. But yeah, they're hooking us up. But we'll all be together. We'll share some good food, some laughs, and have a great practice.
We have a question on behalf of K9 on what you all are thankful for.
I'm thankful for our team meeting we had just a couple days ago. I think it really contributed to the win we had. I think as a team we sat down and we had a lot of eyes opened and we realized what we could be as a team. And I think tonight showed that against the best team we played this year. It was really good.
Love that, Cam. I mean, I'm just thankful for life right now. I'm living in a life that like I used to pray for. So just super thankful for my family, for this opportunity to coach these young women, to be the head coach at the University of Arizona. Like I have pinch me moments every day. So I could go on and on about what I'm thankful for, but most importantly to be sitting up here with these guys, get to see them every day, get to be healthy, have a great family. Nothing more I could ask for. So.
I'm thankful just for being here at the University of Arizona.
I am thankful for God for allowing me to wake up another day to meet these amazing women I'm sitting with. I'm also thankful for my family and all the support and our U of A fans. So I'm thankful for everything. I'm just happy to be here.
Go Cats.
Yep, go Cats.
Thank y'all.